afternoon. It's an honor to be speaker for the NXT 2026, and thank you for your attention on this very specific topic on artificial intelligence and cognitive warfare. So why AI and cognitive warfare? If we look back at the history of cognitive warfare, there have always been spies, propaganda, manipulations, disinformation, and psychological operations. We could say that AI is just another building block, just one method among many. Astroturfing, the equivalent of a digital raid against someone, but with the aim of creating a trend, creation of fake accounts and alternative media, funding of influencers, coordinated maneuvers in the physical and virtual world, biases in algorithms. We could say that it's simply an evolution, a new tool, and this is not the conclusion I've reached. AI in this topic is a real industrial revolution. It's part of our daily lives. It's a technology accessible to all. There is an explosion in quantity and quality, and a collapse in price. So it means it's an industrial revolution. For instance, on the 22nd of May 2023, an AI-generated image showing an explosion near the Pentagon spread across Twitter in a matter of minutes. This rapid dissemination caused a momentary decline in the Standard & Poor's 500 index, the leading stock market index in the US. A barometer of American economic and financial health, and by extension of the global economy, the SP 500, faltered for a few moments under the effect of a digital illusion. A simple AI-generated artifact with no material existence was enough to disrupt the global financial order. By blurring the line between reality and simulation, this episode revealed the fragility in an information ecosystem now exposed to machine-generated illusions. Through its symbolic significance, this event illustrates how AI is bringing about a genuine technological breakthrough in the conduct of cognitive warfare. By enabling the automated, credible, and massive production of narratives, it makes it possible to influence collective behavior even before any factual verification has taken place. However, by introducing speed, algorithmic personalization, and visual simulation, AI is transforming this battle into a war of perceptions, no longer waged by human actors, but by learning systems capable of manipulating attention on a large scale. This technical shift is part of a broader cultural context, the entry of contemporary societies into the post-truth era. In this environment, emotional sincerity tends to take precedence over factual accuracy. Adherence to a message is based less on its truth value than on its ability to elicit emotion, fear, or indignation. Digital platforms, structured by recommendation algorithms, exploit precisely these emotional triggers, particularly negative emotions, to capture attention and convert it into influence. Disinformation is therefore no longer simply a lie. It has become a tool for emotional engineering. The public sphere is thus being reshaped around competing flows of emotions and narratives, where truth becomes relative, fragmented, and unstable. This shift hasn't escaped the attention of us, political leaders, and directly challenges the cognitive sovereignty of democracies if liberal regimes become increasingly dependent on digital infrastructures that they no longer control. Behind this vulnerability, which can be described as structural, lies a more profound transformation in the relationship between information, power, and sovereignty. The public sphere once based on rational deliberation and the exchange of ideas, is now shaped from abroad by algorithmic logic that directs attention, amplifies emotion, and redefines the notion of shared truth. It's therefore essential to develop regulatory frameworks capable of preserving the rationality of public debate, guaranteeing the integrity of electoral processes, and strengthening the cognitive resilience of open societies. Will our democracies, especially yours in India, be able to forge weapons to counter the striking power that AI will bring to the information field? I sum up it this way. We have a competitor that puts ink in a pen that writes by itself. Here are three major proposals from the fact-finding mission on the emergence of artificial intelligence in foreign interferences that I led in 2025 for the Foreign Affairs Committee. So I share it with us as United Democracies. Make consent to algorithms mandatory in content suggestion on platform, kind of freedom of consumptions. Establish a pre-election algorithmic reserve on platform for a defined period prior to the election in order to prevent manipulation and preserve the integrity of the vote. Rapidly and effectively implement at European level or maybe at the world level a digital majority requirement for access to social networks. We have implemented this law in France a few weeks ago. So if you've got any question, I'm at your disposal to work on this emerging topic. Thank you for your attention.